Today I'm going to be playing a grand campaign as the nation of Muscovy in EU4. Our goals for this grand campaign are of course going to be to form Russia and become the most powerful nation in the world. How are we going to do that? Well, of course, by conquering the entire regions of Russia, the Baltic, Poland, Carpathia, the Balkans, Ruthenia, the Pontic Steppe, Caucasia, Anatolia, the Ural, Central Asia, Persia, Khorasan, West Siberia, Mongolia, East Siberia, Manchuria, Korea, and Cascadia. And of course, we're going to be converting it all to Orthodox. So let's jump into this grand campaign as Muscovy in EU4. Alright, here we are as Muscovy in EU4, ladies and gentlemen, back with another grand campaign. You guys seem to be loving these so much, and I do enjoy playing them and making them for you guys, so here we are. Now, last time, man, in the Italy grand campaign, when I expressed that I wanted to play Muscovy, you know, for the next grand campaign, you guys did say that it might be kinda redundant because my goal would be too similar to what we did in A to Z, and I don't necessarily disagree with that. However, that's why I've made the goals for this grand campaign much grander than they were in A to Z. And obviously in A to Z we kind of rushed it. We ended the whole campaign by like the 1630s, 1640s. This campaign is going to go on way longer into the 1700s, maybe till 1800, and we're going to be playing it properly, you know, no rushing, getting the right ideas, taking it slow, conquering everything, you know, fortifying ourselves, doing a little bit of role playing as well. So I do think you know, I've changed it up enough to where it's a unique piece of content from the A to Z. Even though that's a fun and chaotic video, this will be a serious and roleplay type of grand campaign. But nevertheless, man, here we are as Muscovy. We start off as the number nothing great power in the world. We got the Tatar yoke event right here telling us basically that we lose prestige and we pay tribute to the Great Horde. As long as we have this modifier, basically we need to beat their ass to stop paying them. It's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, here we are as Muscovy, man. We start off with these 5 vassals right here: Pskov, below 0, Yaroslavl, Rostov, and Perm. And we got some minor nations around us like Tver, Odoyev, and Ryazan that we need to beat up. Poland, Lithuania over here, Novgorod to our north, which of course we want to fight immediately. And then we have the European-ish hordes of Crimea, the Great Horde, Kazan, Noga, and Uzbek right here next to us, which we're of course going to have to fight as well. Muscovy does have a pretty huge mission tree right here that gets even bigger once you form Russia, and Muscovy ideas are really good. Russian ones are even better. We start off with +1 diplorations and +10% shock damage, +25% land force limit as a finisher, but you know, by the point we get to that, we'll already have Russian ideas. Tax, yearly army tradition, missionary strength and tolerance of the true faith, morale, stab discount, fort maintenance, and diplo rep. And of course, we do start off as Orthodox, and all of the regions that I mentioned we need to conquer, of course, we're going to be converting. So yeah, the plan for this first part of this grand campaign is just going to be, you know, to consolidate the region of Russia right here, eat up Novgorod, beat on some of the hordes right here, get into the Livonians if we can, and establish our first idea groups, which of course, as any Russia player knows, have to be trade in order to make money, and then religious because we are going to be converting hard. So yeah, let me get started by doing the estate setup, looking at some initial missions. We do start off with strong duchies already, and this thing right here, which we do want to revoke from the boyars. So yeah, let's see how we are, and then we'll fight Novgorod pretty much immediately. All right, estate stuff done. Mostly we got the Cossacks as well. I am gonna go ahead and set rivals immediately right here because it's not a big deal. We're also gonna hire 3 advisors. Let me just get this national unrest guy, let's get this diplo rep guy, and let's get this well, I guess land maintenance guy. Now we can go ahead and pass advancement of religion, which we will do, and now we need to build up our army to 80% of the force limit so we can take this very powerful mission, which these next missions give us permaclaims all around, but we can choose to not have them be permaclaims, and we get some other nice bonuses from them. I'll show you what that is once we get to there. But yeah, let me get started by continuing to build up these armies. Okay, I've put down the Grand Company. Now we can take this mission as well. So basically this is what it does. We can choose this first option right here, and we gain a permaclaims on all of these areas, regions, and provinces that it tells us. Or we can have them be non-permaclaims, but instead of making them non-permaclaims, we gain +1 diplomat and -15% CCR until the end of the game, and we can claim border claim, you know, like that age ability thing, and we can claim entire states. So I do think that's worth it, man. I do think that's worth it. Of course, a lot of these will expire by the time we get to fight those guys, but it's really not a problem. And especially once we get religious as our second idea group, we'll have a CB on everyone. So we will not go with the perma claims, and instead I'll take these bonuses. And yeah, there we go. Reorganize the army a little bit. These are all the claims that we got. Let's go ahead and declare on Novgorod immediately. Reconquest for our core right here. And what we're aiming to do right here is pretty much take this entire border region, so you know, the Scandinavian guys or Poland or Lithuania can't push into Novgorod. Interestingly, this is not a province I'm interested in. We're not going for the region of Scandinavia. I don't think it really fits that much for this campaign, but if you guys do yap enough about the comments, about this in the comments, I might change my mind. Without further ado, here's our first war in this grand campaign. And this is basically what we get when you need to pay the Great Horde. It's only, you know, small change. It's not a big deal to keep paying them until we beat them up. This is relevant for us later. Poland did get Lithuania. And this might also be relevant because we do need a province from Sweden, as you guys can see. They have declared their independence war already. So I might even threaten war on them. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Novgorod has pretty much been defeated. What we're gonna do is, like I said, take these border provinces so no one else can fight them, and then, you know, as much as we can after that. So I'm just gonna do something like, I don't know, let's retake our course, something like this. And then we'll finish off the rest of Novgorod in the war after that. But there we go. There's our first war done. Now we might be able to take a mission right here, which is invade Novgorod. No, we needed to take the province of Novgorod itself for that, which is obviously, you know, not possible because we didn't do it. And no big deal. This just gives us some, you know, dav over there and further claims, which we weren't going to take anyway because they're not perma claims. So we do want to be a bit careful with that. But there we go. There's our first war done. We are going to be using up a lot of admin points at the start here as Muscovy. Next, after beating up Novgorod, we need to focus on Ryazan, Tver, and Odoyev, which are the other minor Russian principalities, before we move on to the Hordes or Lithuania or the rest of Novgorod, you know. Now we can go ahead and analyze some alliances. Okay, so the Great Horde has declared on Ryazan, which is no big deal. Isn't that relevant to me. Odoyev is allyless. Tver is allied to Ryazan. Okay, so yeah, let's fight Odoyev, man. We're just gonna get that Grand Company down there and let them do their job. And there's our deck on Odoyev. But yeah, regarding alliances, man, Kazan allied to Crimea and Uzbek, doable but annoying. Great Horde allied to Uzbek and the Timurids, even more annoying, especially if the Timurids are stable. However, if they are stable, that means we're gonna have some huge wars later, because we pretty much need to full annex the Timurids. Let's be real. But yeah, man, Muscovy also starts off with the Russian Principality Tier 1 government reform. We're fixed to duchy for now. We got -1 national rest, -5% regiment discount, gov cap. We can recruit Streltsy, which I haven't done just yet. Later, of course, we'll get an even more powerful one once we form Russia. And, you know, these are those special abilities. When you click this, you lose autonomy. You click this, you lower rebellion, you know, progress. And when you click this, you gain some bonuses for the Streltsy. And just like that, we're done with Odoyev. That province is for us. Got a nice event for stability, which is always great. There's our declaration on Tver, which is, you know, something we need to do. Ryazan won't help them. I did try threatening war on Sweden, but they're not willing to accept yet because England is still... Oh, wait. England isn't willing to defend them. Well, then why won't they accept? Do they still feel that powerful? You know what? I'm gonna pop into a quick excursion over here in Finland to take just Viborg. You know, some of you might be considering doing a Finland vassal or something like that, but I'm still not sold on Scandinavia, boys. You guys are gonna have to convince me to conquer Scandinavia. It just juts out so much from these nice borders that we want to have, so I'm not that sure. But yeah, you know, quick 15-minute war in and out versus Sweden for the conquest of Viborg. And there we go. Sweden is already willing to accept. So there we go. There's Viborg, and actually, let me take that and maybe war ups. Yeah, very nice. Cool. Pretty aggressive start, I know here, boys, but hey, we had an opportunity to do it. Let's go back and focus on Tver now. There we go. We'll let the vassals do the work or something like that. Renaissance just spawned, and I'm done with Tver to save some admin points right here. Although, then again, we are not making that much Diplo either. Yeah, maybe I actually stop focusing from admin right here. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is, let's transfer all of this to Rostov, perhaps. And we'll give it to them. There we go. That's what we'll do. That's how we'll save admin points, and we'll annex Rostov later, of course. So there we go. There's another war done, man. Our consolidation of Russia is continuing. The only thing that held us up right here is the Great Horde taking 3 provinces from Ryazan and tributarying them. But it's actually not a problem because we can just declare on Ryazan and fight the Great Horde without fighting their allies. Then we can make them break some of those alliances and take the rest of the 3 provinces that we need in order to take the mission Consolidate Russia. But let's chill a bit, let's finish coring, maybe take some techs, and then we'll get to that. That's gonna be our next war. Now we do have a little minor Russian civil war thingy going on right here. It's not a disaster or anything like that, even though the Peasants' War might tick. It's basically just like an event civil war or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna have to beat these guys up. It's really not a problem. You might be noticing that we're doing this ally-less. What do we need allies for? Where are they gonna help? How are they gonna help? Sure, I'll try picking someone up when we fight some of the big guys here. Ottomans, you know, Hungary, Poland, Lithuania. But for now, we really don't need anyone, man. Got admin 4, so we can already start putting down churches. I think the Great Horde did an oopsie right here because they're losing this war. So the Great Horde did lose that war, and they made them ditch Ryazan, which made me diplo-vassalize them. I'm Tech 4 right now. They're Tech 3. This is the right time to strike on the hordes because they can be really nasty when you're fighting them in the steppes. So let's pop into a quick war versus the Great Horde and annoyingly Uzbek right here for some Ryazanian reconquest and maybe even some land for myself. You know, there's not that much to do right now. That we're done with Novgorod and we're waiting for this truce, which is going to be in like 8 years. We do border the Livonians as well, although no claims on them yet because we need that Novgorod mission, so I say patience, boys. Let's hit the Great Horde for the reconquest of Ryazan. Ah, my guy went into exile. Oh well. So now pretty much the general we've had since the start, he's a scripted guy that exists already. He's the guy in charge now, I think. Right? Okay, so I'm making the Great Horde give these back to Ryazan and ending their alliance with Uzbek. There we go. That's it. Okay, now they're ally-less, and we could potentially catch them without an ally later, but there we go. We've consolidated Russia. We get the unifier of Russia until the death of this guy, which actually isn't a smart idea because the previous guy might still come back. We're still in that civil war thingy, so let's not take this mission just yet. But yeah, we're good. Most likely, boys, we're gonna chill until we fight Novgorod again. Kazan is looking too annoying for now. So yeah, let's work on the economy a little bit and annex some vassals too. That's right. Well, I guess I inadvertently caused the collapse of the Great Horde, but it is what it is. So I'm annexing below 0 in Yaroslavl right now. There's, I guess, the final event in this Muscovy Civil War chain thing. So right now we got Dmitry in charge, who's a 253. There's a 232. So that guy like stays in exile or whatever, or we can bring the previous guys back and pretenders rise up. 312. It's not better than 253, but the heir, the 345, is better. So yeah, let's end Dimitri's rule once and for all. I know he's general right now, so I guess we want to pick up a general, send those guys to Moscow, raise army maintenance before we pick this one up. Kazan blobbed quite a lot and basically completely blocked me off from these guys, so they're the first horde we have to actually fight. Whatever. Now, we do have Tech 4 in every category. The Renaissance should be spreading a little bit in Moscow. Yeah, it is. So, I forgot to do this, obviously. Let's activate Encourage Dev and bump it up to at least 30. And we finally resolved this, so there's the Muscovite Civil War over, -1 national unrest, and yearly legitimacy. Annexed Pskov as well. Ooh, Prospering Times coming in super early. It spawned in Luki, which is in the Novgorod trade node. Yeah, I guess it's good. I guess it's good. I would have preferred to gotten it in the Baltic later, but there we go. We're gonna go with that. And we basically spawned a level 3 center of trade here. Alrighty, our truce with Novgorod is up. They are ally-less, of course. Let's go ahead and full annex them. And we're done fighting Novgorod. That's going to be a full annex on them. Perfect, man. Now we can take the mission invade Novgorod as well. This gives us further perma-claims, or actually not perma-claims, regular claims on Ruthenia, Estonia, Livonia, Koronia, which is pretty much all of this right here and these three right there. So do we want to take this now? Not really, because I guess I'm not really looking to fight the Livonians now. I kind of wanted to hit Kazan first here and then go back for the Livonians, but we'll see. Let's just core up these provinces from Novgorod, and I'll think on it in the meantime. Man, I guess there's quite a big branch right here that wants us to focus on Scandinavia, huh? It's like conquer this, then we gain further claims. Conquer this, then we gain a claim on the entirety of Scandinavia. If we do that, we gain Karelian infantry. We can get the something Finnish guys cavalry. It's actually really strong, this branch, along with the 25 power projection that's permanent. You know what, boys? Yeah, we are gonna conquer all of Scandinavia. Frick it. We can actually go ahead and revoke this Boyar's privilege right here, which we do want to do. There we go. Right now I'm focusing on construction, as you boys can see. I'm still debating on who we fight. Let's see what happens with the Livonians right here, because Poland did deck on them. It's tier 2 Governor form time. We do have a unique one right here, separate the boyars from the court, but it's really not that good, boys. So we're just gonna go strengthen noble privileges. We're manpower and army size maxing to the max this campaign. Whoa, super aggro by Poland here, ladies and gentlemen, taking out the entirety of the Livonian Order and Riga. They are pretty strong. They got Ducal Prussia as well. They didn't get Moldavia. Yeah, Hungary got Moldavia, which is all right. You know, maybe, you know, to stop the Ottomans, it's better for us. But yeah, super aggro by Poland here. I did not expect that. Yeah, we'll fight them when we fight them. I honestly was debating on whether we will get to fight Poland and Lithuania in this first part, in this first episode, but yeah, I don't know, we might. And speaking of first episode, if you're enjoying this grand campaign, boys, and if you want to see the next episodes, and if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe button so you stay notified about when the next episode comes out. Obviously, preach. Well, there goes our first guy. Now this guy's in charge, not bad. Air's not bad either. We do have some scripted rulers that are going to come in later, by the way, that are going to help us out a lot. Do we also try and complete the Muscovy/Russia mission tree? This one tells us to colonize Canada and California, which is not something I really wanted to do, but we'll see, I guess. At this point, we've also secured a strong leadership. Nice. Oh, and I guess now we should consolidate Russia as well, because we got that new guy, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so I picked up Mil 6. That puts me 2 over Kazan and 1 over Crimea and Uzbek. Yeah, let's go, man. We're kind of struggling with Gov Cap already here, because I did state up a lot of the things we conquered. Obviously, I needed to maintain the economy, boys, and yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think I give this out to the Cossacks here as well. Yeah, we're really gonna struggle with Gov Cap. No more stating, I guess. There we go. There's the deck on Kazan. We're gonna go for, I don't know, whatever. We do need to conquer Sarai to break the Tatar yoke. That's Nogai. I'm paying tribute to Nogai right now. Yeah, we'll get to them later. It's not a problem right now. I guess we want to go for the gold mine here, though, so let's just declare straight up for Bashgird. Okay, war is done. Wasn't that annoying, honestly. My armies were far superior. I did lose my permaclaims now. Obviously, I still have the ones because we're fighting Kazan. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This is the gold mine, man. That's gonna help us out quite a lot. And Nogai has got some tricky alliances here. I guess we can do something like this, right? And then maybe, can we do this to Kazan? No, we can't. Not if we can do this. But then again, I have to walk through here and I can't pop up around right there. So yeah, this is not the way to do it, boys. Let's just, I don't know, take stuff here as much as we can. Something like this, maybe? Sure, I'm satisfied with that. There we go. That's another war done. And we've officially bitten up, you know, Kazan and what was the Great Horde right here. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now we can take the mission and subjugate Kazan. We get a conquistador and missionary strength and claims on certain areas down here. I don't think we want to claim this just yet, at least not until we're ready to fight someone else, just like with this one. But yeah, I guess we're saving some missions for now. That's the annoying part about this, the non-perma claim type of playthrough, because I really don't like saving missions. It's like a pet peeve, you know, I gotta click it if it's there. Either way, there's wait, did I start coring these provinces? I didn't. I'm an idiot. There we go. Now we can start coring them, and pretty soon we'll be at admin 5. Oh, so we have ended the Tatar yoke. How though? I thought we need to conquer Sarai. Oh, that's the mission. That's different. And first idea group time. We're definitely opening up with trade here, ladies and gentlemen. A must if you want to make money as Muscovy. I'm going to pick this one up, but then we're going to save Diplo points for deving the gold mine. Gold mine's at 10. Nice. So I've secured an alliance with Austria. I can get Hungary as well, which would be nice to prevent the Ottomans from pushing into them. They've sort of blocked themselves in over here, which is dope. They're gonna be my help versus Poland and Lithuania, and we might actually fight them soon. Sweden is obviously a very valid target as well, because we did decide we are going for Scandinavia after all too. So, you know, they don't really have too strong allies. Yeah. Tier 3 Governor form time. It might be worth going with representatives of the crown right here while we still have subjects, Rostov, Ryazan, and Perm, but I just don't see it, man. Man, Nogai's really blobbing this campaign, huh? And it's all because I made the Great Horde break all the alliances. Yep, remind me to never do that again. Either way, I got a second army up. Hungary's busy with the Ottomans right here, so I guess we're not dragging them in, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and actually take this mission, invade Novgorod, which will give us claims on these provinces over here. And let's go ahead and declare on Poland as soon as the month ticks. There we go, I'll just declare for Narva, for example, right there, drag in Austria, and we're aiming to take all of this right here, so then we get those other claims for Scandinavia. We'll lay off the hordes for a while because I do have pretty high aggressive expansion with them. And the reason we're not annexing any more vassals is GovCap, baby. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Poland is already willing to accept what I want to do, and this might seem like a lot, and you might think it's a weird peace deal, but let me explain. Obviously, we need this entire little area right here, you know, where the Livonians were to advance down this branch of the mission tree, which puts us towards Scandinavia. And the reason I'm doing this little snake down here all the way to here is the following. From this province right here, we can release Galicia Volhynia, which is absolutely huge, and we can reconquer their provinces. Then from this province, before that, we can release Kiev once again to reconquer a bunch of cores from. Then there's no one here, but from this province right here, we can pop Smolensk and feed this other province next to them, so we don't have to core it. And then from this first one that I'm taking, we can pop Chernigov and then do some reconquering for their cores as well. So even though we're going to lose all of these claims right here because they're not perma claims, we still have a ton to conquer with these vassals that I'm going to pop, and of course very little aggressive expansion. So that is pretty high. Might potentially get coalition by some guys here, but I don't think it's going to be a problem because we're not going to fight these guys for a while, and instead we're going to focus on the hordes and pushing into the Caucasus. So there we go. There's our first war with Poland and Lithuania done, earlier than I thought it'd be, but no big deal. Okay, let's release Galicia Volhynia. There they are in that first province. Let's go ahead and release Kiev. There it is from that province. Now we can go ahead and release Smolensk, just like that, and we can also release Chernigov. There we go. So that's these guys' cores, these guys' cores, these guys' cores, these guys' cores. No one we can pop from here, so I'm just gonna feed it to Smolensk, since they are the smallest of these vassals that we're gonna have. So yeah, I guess it was worth it to take this for tier 3, man. I actually am gonna swap to that. There we go. Wasted 50 gov reform progress, but it's no big deal. There we go. There's Smolensk. Let's grant province, Mazur right there, and there it is. Perfect. So more subjects, and we have the entirety of the Livonian area. We can now take that mission, which gives us further claims. We're not going to do that one just yet. And I've been playing for so long, but it's only been like 40 years, boys. We've increased our debt from like 260 to 660, which is very nice. And this first part of this grand campaign is already going very well. Of course, we're in the easiest part of this grand campaign. I don't even want to know who I'm going to face here and which colonizers I'm going to fight by the time I get to Alaska. That's like episode 4 type stuff, you know, or 3, depending on how this goes. Making great money now, though. There's time for our second idea group. Obviously, we're going religious. Now, for my third and fourth one, I'm actually planning to go Diplo and Admin. Obviously, you know, in a grand conquest campaign, you gotta pick both of those up. But by the point we actually get to have a mill idea group, our army is actually going to be really weak, and we're going to be losing some battles, let's face it. We have had that happen in previous grand campaigns where I didn't focus that much on mill in the early part, so depending on who we're going to face later, it might be tricky not picking up any mill idea groups, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and obviously, when we form Russia is when we're going to end this part 1. That's usually how we do it. Admin 10, form the first nation, well, the last nation in this case, and that's going to be the episode 1. So we still have quite a lot to go here. There's Rostov annexed. Now I'm doing Perm. After that, we'll finally be able to take this mission because we'll have annexed the original Muscovite subjects. There's Perm annexed, which means there's subjects of Muscovy. There's another mission right there, Land of the Churches. If we, it depends on the icon. Well, actually, this is a good one. We get even more CCR for 25 years. Nice, Land of the Churches. So for the Russian Patriarchate right here, we need to have a metropolitan in Moscow. Okay, we can do that. Patriarch's loyalty 70 or greater. It's not. It's actually going to be tough to get it up there. But why did this get removed? There we go. We want that back. And I guess, I mean, it doesn't hurt to, you know, what you call it, consecrate metropolitan. Sure. Okay, boys, I think it's time to move on the hordes again, man. So let's go ahead and take the mission Subjugate Kazan. We gain the Conquistador, Missionary Strength, and various claims down here. Now, we're not actually going down here. I'm more interested in the stuff over here. So, yeah, that's gonna be our world. Why are they fighting the Ottomans? Ottoman conquest of Kuban. Versus who? Versus no guy, straight up. Oh, nice. Or maybe not nice. Shoot, I wanted this. All right, I'm just gonna declare for, like, well, I guess like Yike or something like that. Yeah, that right there. There we go. Chagatai and Khorasan. This is going to be annoying as hell. Weird occupations here because the Ottomans are in, but man, this conquistador is about to come in handy so we can go to Khorasan or Chagatai. Okay, this war was annoying as hell because of Chagatai and Khorasan, but we're done. But we still got the weird occupations by the Ottomans right here. The good thing is, though, I can nab a bunch of this coastline right here before the Ottomans. So before that, because we do occupy Sarai, we can break the Tatar yoke. So there's PP, add-in points, mill points. I like that quite a lot. And now let's peace out for pretty much everything we can take. Okay, so that's actually a lot more expensive than I thought it'd be. Okay, and then I don't know, maybe we block off the Ottomans like this, stop them from going further or something like that. I know we're not taking stuff at all that we got claims on, but hey, it is what it is. Let's just take max here, boys. I'm just gonna do that one right there, for example, or I don't know, maybe that one, something like that. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Okay, there's that war with Nogai done. So the only thing the Ottomans can take in this war is this one province right here, which is excellent for me. We've blocked them off from pushing into the hordes further. And I also border Imereti, which I was hoping to diplo-vassalize, in Shirvan, which might be too annoying. So yeah, Imereti, another Orthodox guy, man. I really should be able to vassalize those guys. Either way, there's those provinces getting cored up. We're low on diplo, no big deal. And yeah, let's go back home and chill a little bit. I like the way our expansion is going. I do have to say that. Rapid expansion. And it's still 1495. Ah, yes, Imereti will accept being diplo-vassalized. Nice, let's work on that. Whoa. Hold up, boys. So the ruler of Hungary has died without leaving a direct heir. They will join in a union with Austria unless we contest it. If we do contest it, it'll create a succession war over Hungary. Okay, let's assess the situation here, man. Hungary isn't as big as they could be. They lost some provinces to the Ottomans here, lost these to Scilly somehow. Yeah, they owned a lot more than this, and they've even lost provinces to Silesia, who's a junior partner of Bohemia. I have no idea how that happened. Austria's allies are me, East Frisia, Genoa, Landshut, 3 leagues. However, I'm the one that's gonna get aggressive expansion if we force our union. It would be really good because we'll have a powerful subject right here and basically us over in Carpathia and the Balkans super early, man. And honestly, I was not even considering doing this until the next episode, so I think it might be worth it to go for this. We can beat Austria, man, pretty easily. Their allies aren't that strong. Yeah, it's just, I love opportunities like this, but I don't like it when it derails me from what I've been wanting to do. So let me take 5 minutes and think about this. No, it's weird. I still haven't taken 5, by the way. It's weird because Muscovy / Russia is always the one getting PU'd because they never royal marry anyone, but Hungary, man? Strange. Alright, I'm back after some contemplation, and normally I probably wouldn't do this because I think I'd have more fun just straight up fighting like the Ottomans and the HRE to conquer this, but I know you guys want to see it, so let's do it. Why not? The only bad thing about this is I'm straight up out of manpower, boys. I wasted it walking through these steppes and these mountains and stuff like that, and Miltech, I'm 8. Austria 7. Yeah, we should be able to take these guys as long as I don't run out of manpower. Frick it. Let's go to war, baby. And these guys are already willing to accept. Manpower wasn't really that much of a problem. I actually got an event to get like 9k from Galicia, Bohemia. This is gonna be a massive coalition, so I think it's best to peace out December 31st so it ticks immediately and a lot of these guys don't join. But yeah, we are gonna get coalition by the HRE guys from this. I don't really think it's gonna be a problem though. Alright, that's December 31st, and there's our union over Hungary enforced. Let's take all of these guys as money as well. Or actually, no, let's just get union with Hungary right there. A lot of these guys at the bottom shouldn't join, and we'll also get war ups from Austria and all of their money. And there we go. That's that done. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Tier 4 government reform time. Grant land to the monasteries, obviously, boys. Okay, the month ticked. So there we go. A lot of these guys don't want to join, but yeah, I'll get coalition. And in fact, the Ottomans and Poland are going to join. I'm not a fan of that. Hungary is insta-loyal, though. So I should still improve with them because they might break free. And there's Ivan the Terrible. However, frick. Hungary's still at -13. If I change my guy, they'll break free. What can I do here? Okay, I paid off their debt, which doesn't do anything to the liking, but I did send them a gift, so now they officially do like me, which means we can take Ivan the Terrible as our ruler, ladies and gentlemen. 656. This is going to be a massive boost to our campaign. He's absolutely insane. 15 years old only as well. And yeah, we've kept Hungary too. I like that. Ottomans just entered the coalition as well. Oh boy. We're going to have to chill for quite a bit. Was this worth it? I don't know. It was fun, though. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. This has never happened to me. Oh my god, dude. It's the same thing that just happened. You know, it's interesting. The way PUs work, man, is, you know, there are certain game states that the game is in, or a country in the game is in, that you can't really see, which basically decides what happens when a ruler of a other nation dies. Like, you know, 85% of the game, they're only gonna get a guy from your dynasty. Like 10%, you're straight up gonna end up PUing them. Like 5% is this, and maybe there's like a 0.1% chance of like insta inheriting them or something like that. But I guess the game is in that state, or I don't know how it works. But it's the same thing, boys. Look, England's guy died, and Castile got them as a junior partner. Now, the reason I can contest all of these, I understand the Hungarian one, it's because we were royal married, but the reason I can contest this is because I think I'm the strongest nation that can, right? I am the #1 great power in the world. Castile got England. I'm the only one that's powerful enough to contest it. I think that's how this works. Now, as awesome as it will be to PU England right here, I can't even get to London. They've already ended up being a junior partner of Castile. We don't need the aggressive expansion. We don't care about anything that England owns. This time, boys, it's time to back down. But man, what an opportunity, dude. What an opportunity. Not that we can't land on England. Nah, it's too much, boys. Let's be real. It's too much. I know you guys want to see this, but it's too much. Thing with Hungary is I actually do need this land. England, I don't care about. So good luck, Castile. Ah, the founding of Orangulsk, which is up here, right? Yeah, nice. Nice. Right, I never diplo-vassalized Imereti. I was doing that. I wonder what stopped me. Yeah, there's Imereti. I like that. I like that a lot. You know, straight up, Florence would accept to be our vassal? That's funny. It's nice to get Goatland, though. I think I am gonna do that. Finally, Admin 8, man. I've been waiting for it for so long, yo. Yeah, let's active uniformity and let's start building these guys. Various claims just expired in Lithuania, but there's Goatland as our vassal as well. Nice, they won't raid us anymore. I'm actually gonna, I was gonna say start doing colonialism in Neva. I guess I should, huh? Yeah. You know, I was gonna say, I like that we locked in the Ottomans so much. We got a powerful Naples right here with good allies. They can't go here, they can't go here, they can't go down here. They're out the Akunu, they're stupid. However, they've just fought Nogai to take one province here, and now they're annexing Crimea. After they annex Crimea, I bet you they're gonna expand here. I bet you that's gonna happen. I'm annexing Ryazan, and the coalition is disbanding. There are still people in, but a lot of people have left. Oh, dude. Nogai is allyless, man. My truce with them expires October 1509. Yeah, let's start spying on them. We do have the ability to claim entire states. Finally devved up colonialism in Neva. I think we're gonna move our capital here later. Of course, this is St. Petersburg, right? Conversion is also moving along, slowly but surely. You know, we only got 2 guys, and missionary strength, as good as it is, we're converting stuff that's not in our states, so, you know, not in a rush here. We can now do the mission Russian Patriarchate as well. I guess they are 70. Oh, yeah, they are. Nice. So that gives us cost of reducing war exhaustion until the end of the game minus 20%. The event, the Russian Orthodox Church declares independence, happens where we gain stab, patriarch authority, and every other Orthodox guy likes us. I don't think there's that many other Orthodox guys, man. In fact, it's just my boys, right? Yeah, it's literally only me and my subjects. Oh well. And that's it. The coalition's fully disbanded now. Excellent. We can continue pummeling the hordes, which is what our focus was. Of course, sooner or later, we are going to have to take down Poland and Sweden again. Ooh. So, Transoxiana just finished fighting Nogai, but they made them pop the Great Horde, Astrakhan, and Bashkiria? And I don't have a lot of claims on these guys. We can deck on Kazan, but Uzbek would defend them, so maybe let's not. Yeah, I guess we just do some regular spying on Astrakhan, the Great Horde, and Bashkiria. Everyone, Kazan's allied Astrakhan and Uzbek. Bashkiria is being guaranteed by Uzbek and Transoxiana. Astrakhan alliance tributary guarantee. Great Horde guarantee. This is so stupid. Austria likes me again though, so frick it. You know what, boys? Kazan, Astrakhan, Nogai. We're going in. I'm also gonna deck on Bashkiria because we're already fighting Uzbek and Transoxiana won't help. And it's the same deal with the Great Horde here. There we go. I'm tired of these hordes, bro. Done with Bashkiria and with the Great Horde. And there goes Kazan, right? Yes. And there go Astrakhan and Nogai. Okay, we've destroyed the hordes. It's Kazan, Great Horde, Nogai, Astrakhan, Crimea. Oh, interesting. I thought Uzbek would be there too. This gives us the end of the Tatar hordes. We gain 100 power projection, morale of armies, global prosperity growth, and monthly devastation for 100 years. I'll take it. There's the end of the Tatar hordes. Hell yeah, boys. That's what's up. We've kicked them out of Europe officially. Just so you guys know, this border gore that the Ottomans have going on inside me here, it's gonna be there for a very long time. Sorry. Reformation spawn, by the way. Yeah, that is where it is. HRE looks kind of weird, doesn't it? You know, I can't say I know this province, man. Alexandrov, gay. I mean, if we got no gay, that's officially a wrap on religious, so now we got the Deus Volt CB on everyone we want to fight, which is everyone, no need to spy or anything like that. And there's some more missionary strength and goods produced. That's actually a pretty nice policy there, man. Once again, the defender of the faith, France. Yeah, they would be pretty annoying to fight, man. They would be pretty annoying to fight. Wait, who's Catholic? Right now our truce with Uzbek has expired, and they don't seem that annoying to fight, man. Their army isn't that big. I'm a Miltech ahead. They're only allied to Afghanistan, which, I mean, will we even need to go down there is the thing. I can't see a lot of this, and I was sorta, you know, hoping to get involved with something else. Shoot, dude, we could probably even beat the Ottomans here, if I'm being real. Austria is actually really powerful. I wonder if we do go in for the Ottomans here. Do a little reconquest for like Hungary's stuff, which is like only 3 or 4 provinces, but no big deal. And then I take the rest of the stuff over here. I know right now is probably like the worst time to fight them, but damn, I'm actually 2 Miltechs ahead of them. And Austria is 1. What happened? No, they still got their standard guys-ish, I guess. They've picked up quality. They are gonna beat us one-on-one, and I don't outnumber them by that much. You know, fighting the Ottomans might not be a bad way to end episode 1 right here, even though we're still 2 admin texts behind. Let me think. Either that, Lithuania we can't do because of France, or Uzbek, or maybe Shirvan too, but who gives a frick about Shirvan? You know what, boys? I think we can do this. 2 Miltechs ahead. Ottomans should focus on Hungary and Austria, while I come in and siege this, then go down here. Yeah, frick it. Let's declare on the Ottomans reconquest for... Do I do Holy War, maybe? They got Hassa, Akuyunu... Ooh, Ajam. Damn, Ajam is gonna be annoying. So is Akuyunu, actually. They're not that small. Let's not do Holy War, then. I don't know. Or maybe... Yeah, let's do Holy War. Frick it. Dragon Austria. Boom. We're doing pretty good, man. I got this 4 siege guy, and I'm also bombing. Ajam and Akuyunu are already out. I didn't go for Hassa. I don't think they're big enough. I did miscalculate a little bit how many battles the Austrians will lose, because they did lose quite a lot, but I'm putting in work here, boys. For real. I really didn't think we'd be fighting these guys this early. We can actually even take Constantinople. I feel like this would be a little anti-roleplay and slow and steady expansion, so I'm still gunning for the main things, which is like all of the provinces that they have over here, and then make them give some cores back to Hungary, something like that. Yeah, that's already a 93% war score. Maybe I'll give like that to Hungary too or something. Satisfied for now, yeah. Yeah, I actually wanted this, but I can't take it. We don't got the war score for it. So there's the cores back to Hungary and all of these provinces for us. I wonder, can I take that to release Serbia from? They've already lost some of their cores. Nah, you know, we'll deal with the Balkan situation later, man. This is it for now. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. There we go. Won a war with the Ottomans, probably at the peak of their power, man. And we've officially established dominance over here in the Pontic Steppe. So Ottomans aren't there anymore. Now they're locked between me and their ally. I wonder where they're gonna go. Poland formed the Commonwealth, and I can take another mission, which is Black Sea access, tolerance of the true faith, unrest, local missionary strength, and a claim on the Caucasus region. Yeah, we're not going there for now. I'm gonna save that mission just like I'm saving this one. Hey, nice. Nice. That was something I wanted to get. And ladies and gentlemen, there's Admin Tech 10, which officially gives us the option to form Russia if we want to. First, I'm going to pick up an idea group right here. We are going to go with Diplo. This is going to help us avoid coalitions and take more land later on. Definitely very necessary for a blobbing type campaign. With all these subjects, influence would be nice too, but Diplo is obviously always better. And there we go. We can go ahead and start that up just like that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we can go ahead and click this button to get one missionary strength and get Torrents of Heretics, but also to form the Russian nation. And boom, just like that, we are Russia. We will take new traditions and ambitions. We're no longer the Russian Principality. Instead, we are the Tier 1 Tsardom government reform. Fix the empire rank. We can still claim entire states. We got Russian government ability. We got the modernization mechanic, which I'll explain more, along with plus 20% national manpower, monthly autonomy change, yearly absolutism, plus 350 gov cap. Still got the Streltsy and plus 20% Streltsy force limit, which is absolutely insane. Now, we still got this. This is the modernization. We will want to modernize. We will get this done sooner or later, not a real priority for now. I will explain that in the later episode, but we've also unlocked another massive branch of the mission tree. So up until here, and this one, it's all the Muscovy missions, but this entire branch down here is the Russian mission. So there we go. We found that the Tsardom, increased centralization will be removed, and we gain all of those awesome bonuses right there. And we will be getting to these missions later on down the line. But Russian ideas, man, absolutely insane. Plus 33% national manpower, along with the plus 20 from our government reform, puts us at plus 53% right there. We also got minus 15% CCR, and we already got a bunch of CCR because we took the mission that doesn't give us permanent claims. So we're already at negative 30%. Super strong. Minus 15% AE impact. We can establish Siberian frontiers, and we automatically discover an adjacent when a colony is built. That is this right here. We will be able to do that very, very soon once we have the diplo points to do it. Basically colonize all of these uncolonized provinces over here, and it might even become helpful for Alaska later down the line. Of course, we will see if we're gonna do that. Artillery discount and artillery combat ability, land force limit plus 33%, minus 10% yearly corruption and boyar's influence, army tradition and advisor discounts, and morale of armies and fire damage received, along with legitimacy as a finisher. So super strong ideas right here, super strong missions, very cool 2 government mechanics, by the way. And of course, we will make St. Petersburg our capital, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. It has moved to over here. You know, it's really outgrown Moscow, man. It's as simple as that. But I think that is precisely where we're gonna leave it at for episode 1 of this Russia Grand Campaign, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we've accomplished quite a lot. Ate up all of these guys, got 4 subjects right here ready to reconquer their cores from the Commonwealth. Got Hungary here, another super powerful junior partner. Imereti over here, which actually they have cores to reconquer as well. Gotland, a tiny vassal that will annex. And next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue by pushing into the Commonwealth, getting these guys as cores back, fighting Sweden. We'll establish Finland as our junior partner as well for roleplay reasons, and so we can get that cavalry, and we'll start pushing hard into the hordes, and maybe even going down into Persia right here, because there is so much that we need to conquer. This might even be more conquest than the Britain campaign. Not sure though, not sure. Either way, they were pretty close. So yeah, that's where we left off, man. Number 1 on the Great Powers list, just 30 dev ahead of Spain, making a ton of money as well. Next episode is gonna be really, really fun. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, man, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe button so you get notified about when the next episode drops. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. That's it from me for now. Bye-bye.